country has 8 types or denominations of banknotes and 7 denominations of coins. When the new bills and coins are withdrawn from our BSP cash department, they go to the banks and eventually to us, into our bags, our pockets, and our wallets. Now that you know how money is made, I have one last thing to show you. Take a closer look at that coin in your pocket or that bill in your wallet. No, you won't see any secret codes or hidden pictures. But hopefully, you can now see the creative process, the time, and the utmost care that go into making our money, and appreciate it all the more. Sana, ngayong naunawanan natin na di biro ang paggawa ng pera, mas maging maingat tayo sa paggamit at paghawak nito. Huwag nating sulatan, basahin, o lukut-lukutin. Higit sa lahat, by taking proper care of our money, we can actually help the country save billions of pesos by reducing the amount of bills and coins the BSP has to produce every year.
That's correct. But it is not only what we can save. It is also about what our money stands for, our nation's heritage, culture, and the legacy of our heroes. Kaya ingatan natin ang ating salapi, larawan ito ng ating yamang lahi.
Good morning once again. You are watching the Business Portal and our segment is Investment Academy. You can watch us at 10 to 11 a.m. On Wednesdays, and it replays on weekends and Thursday mornings. Okay, and you can also view it right now at www.ustream.tv/channel/ Global News Network, also in the computer. And our new portion, Making Sense with Money Sense. As the saying goes, the journey to making millions begins with a single cent. From the March to April issue of Money Sense magazine, remember that for the past 2 weeks we've been talking about how to 15 ways to get cheap on traveling by Excel Dicyanco. Okay, for the first one, again, just a quick run through. Number 1, check for discounts and deals. Subscribe to newsletters, visit expos, shop around, book early, fly earlier in the week, consider the non-holidays. Number 8, buy tickets late. Number 9, be flexible with your travel dates. Number 10, use neighboring airports. Now for the 11th to 15th, check with the tour operators. Each travel agency has its own specialties. There are travel agencies who specializes in going to Boracay or going to just around the Philippines, and there are also travel agencies that specializes in going to Far East Asia, like Hong Kong, Bangkok, Vietnam. So they have better rates. So you can also check there. And then number 12, look out for the smaller airlines. Let's say you're traveling in the States. They're usually subsidiaries of the bigger airlines like Delta Express. And Delta Express is like an airline of a bigger company. So they have cheaper rates for traveling. Number 13, travel light. Local or international, there is usually a fare for lighter loads. Let's say you're going to travel to, let's say, Hong Kong. If you avail of the 15 kilos, it's actually 15 kilos load. It's actually cheaper than the full 20-25 kilos when you travel. And also, I think in Cebu Pacific they have one luggage that you can carry away, and that's so much cheaper than the regular fare. So travel light, that's one. And then 14, students and senior citizen rates. So for senior citizens and students, have your IDs, and they have discount rates for you travelers. And the 15th, use your miles. Why pay full when you can get it for free? So when you ride the airplane, there's usually a mileage card. So sign up for that and then use that, and then after that you can actually redeem points and travel for free, or maybe just use your points and just pay a little portion. I did it once when I traveled to Hong Kong, and after a while I used my points. I traveled for free. So that's really good. You know, us Filipinos, we really love traveling. And lastly, of course, don't forget, make sure you have your travel documents ready. Like your passport is actually valid. Kasi mamaya you're booking everything and then one day before, oh no, my passport's expired. So that's gonna take a long time. And of course, get travel insurance. So stay tuned next week as we talk about real estate. And so now going back to our my question earlier, Laurent. So what differentiates Fabio Salsa, Frank Provost, and Frank Provost Studio?
Okay, Fabio will be more for, it's more trendy actually, I will say. Okay, maybe
trendy.
For young crowd.
Young crowd.
Yes.
Fabio Salsa, what does that mean?
The name of
Yes,
Fabio Salsa?
Fabio Salsa.
Yeah, actually it's the name of the son of Frank Provost.
The
Fabio.
son of Frank
Yes.
Provost, okay.
This name is Fabien, donc they put Fabio, and Fabio Salsa became an haircut too. Donc they put Salsa for Fabio and Salsa together. Donc it's the son of Frank Provost actually under Fabio Salsa. So,
I see, I
yeah.
see. Okay, and so that's for trendier, younger,
Yes.
and then Frank Provost Studio.
Alors, studio have been created, it's a little bit different because we want a salon between Fabio Salsa and Frank Provost. Donc for Frank Provost Studio, it's the middle salon between Fabio and Frank Provost. Donc meaning trendy and elegant classic at the same time. Was a new concept. You can get both in actually.
Okay, so let's say these are for the not so for people who are like going to the office. Going to the office.
We can, yes.
They go to you. Not so it doesn't have to take as long as you are when you're in like Frank Provost, but you still get the same look, but in a shorter span
Yes,
of time, right?
yes.
What about the styles? What are the new styles? I'm sure you know in the fashion industry there is the holiday season and the summer season. Is it the same for the hair style?
We have season too as well. Donc we have different type of summer, winter. Donc every time there are new collection come out.
Yeah.
For that, right now in Frank Provost Manila, we decide to create just a new collection too for Filipina hair.
I see.
Yes.
Do you do you have? I know you launched something for this summer, right?
Yes.
So can you tell us more about that? And I know that my color is
Yes.
for the new collection, right?
Actually, I want to specify we work with L'Oréal, only L'Oréal. L'Oréal is a partner.
Yeah.
And that's very important because they are very technological product for me. Donc yes, on your hair we use the new color of L'Oréal, Inoa. Actually, it's without ammonia. It's
Inoa,
free.
so without
Yeah.
ammonia.
Yes,
Yes,
it's a
okay.
big revolution between this product. And we have to match it a bit what we do with L'Oréal as well. Donc there are new color, new more vibrant color right now.
I see.
Yes.
What are the styles now for this season?
Right now we stay on medium legs, layering. We can go to short hair as well. Short coming a lot right now too as well. But for me, I will say just something. The better trend is yourself. What I say to my customer, we don't have to follow sometimes what's happened in the fashion.
Yeah.
It's who you want to be and who you want to be. Don't follow yourself, talk with your hairstylist on what you can do with your hair. But for me, the women have the best trends ever.
So you're saying they know themselves better
Yes.
because when they know that they can carry it better, right?
Yes.
Because they're the one carrying the hair.
Yes.
That's what they say. The hair is your crowning glory.
Yes.
Yeah. The Sublime. Yes. This.
Yeah,
Like right here.
Yesterday,
There. That's my daughter.
you were there at the soft launch
Yeah.
of Sublime,
Yeah.
which is actually inspired by the French Frank Provost French collections. Very
I think we have
recently,
some
last
pictures,
year,
no,
we
from
have
you
some
there
pictures,
and,
unlike all of the other previous collections from France, Frank Provost actually came up with a special collection for Asian hair, which is I gave.
Okay. We
copies
have.
there,
Yeah. We have
but it's
slides
actually
for
here.
that. We have slides for that.
Okay, and the reason that they did a take on the Asian hair is because it's a recognition that the business is actually growing a lot faster in Asia than it has ever done before. So we were inspired by that, and the creative team here in the Philippines of Frank Provo and Fabio Salsa collaborated to put together this new look which we call Sublime. And we worked with L'Oreal, and we came up with 6 different looks.
Okay.
And each one is just basically catered to a different lifestyle, but all of it is for Filipino hair, the weather, and of course the different age groups that we're trying to reach as well. So we had our soft launch yesterday. Thank you for coming. We also sent pictures of that. And
Yeah, I think they're fixing it. They're gonna show it in a little while.
And we'll be having another event on the 24th, which is actually
There, I think there.
the full
being
launch.
shown. Yeah, the full launch.
So this look, Sublime, if there's anything unique about it versus the other collections and probably collections of other salons, is this really features the exclusive cutting techniques of Frank Provo straight from Paris, which is, it's a trademark, and that's very distinctly different from the way other people cut their hair.
I see.
And this is called Sublime, and it will be available only in Frank Provo and Fabio Salsa salons.
What about the studio? Frank Provo studio as well.
As well,
Yes.
also.
Okay. All right. So we made we were making up we made up Baby, right? She's a girl here from the studio. I don't know if you have her picture before before. Yeah, that was her being made up. And this is her now. Oh, slowly there. Wow. Okay, Laurent, her hair there is very straight,
Yes.
and now you can see that. And then she looks fabulous.
Yes.
She looks fabulous. So, what made you think that this style would be good for her?
Because actually, when you have long hair, we lose on the volume actually, especially when they are so straight.
Oh, okay.
Donc for baby, we need a little bit volume for amplify the face, if you want. Donc for that, we chose just to curly iron all the length part and to give a look like un peu glamour.
Glamorous,
Yes,
yeah, glamorous
look. Yeah.
Yeah. And then for her makeup, but she's very nice skin, no?
Yes,
Very nice skin. And this makeup is good for her, like going to work, right?
Yes, it's very something she can wear every day. And now if she wants to go to a party, we have to pronounce it a little bit more.
If you have to make it thicker.
Yeah.
No? So, like making up women like this, so do you think that it gives them an instant boost when they're made up, with their hair?
I hope, yeah, I think,
Yes, right?
Yeah.
And so, tell me about the styles that's coming up. You said short, curly, and what about for very, very straight hair? Some straight hair that's short, that's very shiny. How do you glamorize that?
Depends, because we have so much technique, especially in technical part. We can do perm, you can do DG perm. After depends on what you want. But it's true, some women just want to stay with straight hair.
Because I don't know if you notice in the advertisements of the shampoos, they're all straight and shiny, and they just
yes, that is very for commercial, you know what I mean?
Swing their hair.
Yes. Now we have a product like you can do sometimes cellophane and treatment, for have your hair very shine. After you have product like gloss too for make some shine on your hair.
I see. So Babette, Laurent, where do you see the business or Frank Provo 5-10 years from now?
A lot more.
Or like you, do you see yourself here?
Yeah, actually I really want to stay in the Philippines because I think, I believe, Fabio Salsa and Frank Provo have this place in Manila. When we check especially the Frank Provo salon, we have already 2,500 around the world. And especially in China and Japan, the salon grows so fast right now.
Do you also have in those countries?
Yes,
I see.
China, Japan, Korea, yes. Donc I'm sure I want to believe Franck Provost will grow up in Manila.
Will
Yes.
grow, and you have 5 now.
5
How many do
now.
you see it in 5 years from now?
Well, with the economy behaving the way it is right now,